Time to get answers, Georgetown. 2 questions you may not have even asked. This week we will be sitting down with my councilwoman. At least I think she's my councilwoman. I don't know. That's why I'm bringing Rachael in. Let's get educated, church! Ninja Pellet!
Oh, what the heck? I was just in my study reading my book, and now I'm here. Where is here?
What is the city council, and what do they do?
The city council is a group of elected people who represent the interests of the rest of the city of Georgetown.
What do you do differently from any other council person?
Well, I think one of the things that I'm best at as a council person is being in touch with the people that live in my district. There's a lot of different ways that I do that. I have an email list where I let people know what's going on. I have meetings with constituents on a regular basis. I also just see people when I'm out walking about in my district because I love being out in my district.
Where is District 6?
District 6 is about half of Old Town and includes the very area that we're sitting in right now, Old Town, Georgetown, the downtown square.
What is the most important trait of being a leader?
Well, are you familiar with the term drama queen?
I am one.
Well, I think a good leader is never, ever, ever a drama queen. They need to keep a cool head no matter what happens, because sometimes you have to communicate people that are very upset about things that they think might be happening or they know are happening, and you have to be cool, calm, and collected when you're dealing with them. And you also have to deal with other people on the city council that you don't always see eye to eye with. And if you're always having arguments and being a drama queen, nothing is ever going to get accomplished.
Why is it important to be involved with local politics?
Well, if you want to have something to say about the thing that your city becomes in the future, then it is important to be involved. If you don't get involved, then you'll have no say in how things happen.
What makes Georgetown stand out from other small towns?
Well, I think there's a lot of things that make Georgetown unique, but I think one of the things that makes it stand out the most is that even though it's growing more and more every day, it still manages to feel like a small town, no matter how big it gets. And I think that's why I really love Georgetown.
What's happening now with City Council, and what does the future hold?
That's a good question, Kid Mayor. There's a lot going on right now because of the growth that I was talking about. There's a lot of issues that are near and dear to me that I've been working on. Things like getting sidewalks so that kids can walk safely to school, growing our park systems. There's lots of green outdoor places where people can play, getting more transportation options so people can ride the bus or maybe even someday the train and don't always need to use cars. We're about to have an election in a few months where the mayor, the grown-up mayor, and 2 council people will be running for re-election. And we're dealing with a little bitty creature called a salamander, trying to figure out if it's endangered or not and needs to be protected. There's a lot of new businesses coming to Georgetown, which I'm really excited about because I love to see small business owners coming to the area and providing new services. And there's a sweet shop about to open on Austin Avenue that I'm very excited to try out. So there's a lot of exciting things happening in Georgetown.
What would you like to see change in Georgetown in the near and far future?
Well, I think in the near future, Kid Mayor, I'd like to give kids the right to vote. I think you guys would do a fantastic job of picking good people to represent you. I think kids have some great ideas for Georgetown and deserve to have a vote in what happens here. In the far future, I'd like to see us all kind of grow up together, the city and the people that live here, and have a sustainable future where we take care of each other and the planet and are responsible about how we treat one another. So that's sort of my big goal for the city of Georgetown. That's the reason why I got involved in the first place, because I want my own children to grow up here and have a good future and maybe get involved in their own someday. I do care about what I do, and I feel very privileged to have been chosen to represent the people that I represent. They are the most amazing group of people I've ever had the chance to meet. Even those people that disagree with things that I believe in or decisions that I've made, it's all part of this wonderful, messy process called democracy. And I think when I had children of my own, all of a sudden I felt this burning need to get involved and do something to make our corner of the world a little bit better place. And I hope when the time comes that I'm not on the city council anymore, I'll be able to look back and say that I accomplished that goal. Thank you for having me, Kid Mayor. It's been a wonderful interview. Now, can you tell me how to get home from here?
Ninja
No,
Pellet!
wait!
Information! Subscribe to Kid Mayor on YouTube. And like me on Facebook. Go do that! Stay tuned for what's next. Kid Mayor.